What's cracking, guys? My name is George and welcome to the first episode ever of Quick Cook-Ups. Now I'm currently doing this as sort of a little pastime because I was supposed to graduate from drama school this year and it's sort of all gone to pot because of the coronavirus. So yeah, we're all pretty disappointed that graduation of drama school hasn't happened, but what better way to pass the time than cooking up some yummy treats? So I originally started YouTube videos like when I was really young, did some really silly stuff. But now I've thought I'd hone in, considering I have something like 1.5 subscribers on here, which I never really realized, and over 1 million views, which is crazy. So I thought I'd tune into the subscribers that are still there, if you are, and maybe start doing this little series to keep you entertained. But if you do enjoy, please hit the like button. This is gonna be the perfect breakfast bagel. Who's this? Hungry? Say yes. So let's get cracking, guys. In terms of ingredients, you're going to need some olive oil, 2 eggs, 2 rashers of bacon, a bagel of your choice, a small portion of mature cheddar cheese, Philadelphia garlic and herb, a sauce of your choice, a Milky Way.
Can I have that Milky Way?
Red pesto, some spinach or lettuce, paprika, mixed herbs, garlic granules, salt, pepper, and some butter, or an alternate spread if you prefer.
I'd be pretty bummed if I don't at least get a bite of the Milky Way.
Then you want to grab yourself a chopping board, a cheese grater, a bread knife, a small frying pan, and a microwavable bowl. So the first thing you want to do is chop your bagel. Now you can use any bagel you like. I'm going for red onion and chive because it's super tasty. Some people might just like the classic. One thing I would avoid is any sort of cinnamon or sweet bagel, just because it's not really going to go with this savory taste. So here we go, whack it on to your chopping board. So you want to attack your bagel nice and evenly down the middle. If you're not sure that you're cutting straight, then remove your knife and go from the other side, meeting the break in the centre. You're then going to take your chosen spread and use a regular knife to spread it evenly across both sides. So we're then going to slap that bagel aside onto a little plate, preferably a small one, just so your bagel doesn't look out of place. And then we're going to move on to cooking our bacon. Add a small drop of oil to your frying pan. Give it a little bit of a swirl around, and then adjust your flame so that it's burning at a medium heat. After letting the oil sit for a minute or so, get your bacon rashers and slap them onto the pan. Make sure they're not overlapping too much and keep them equally apart. So it's really important to leave your bacon on a medium heat, nothing too high, because we're now going to go away and prepare our scrambled egg. So if you're walking away from the cooker, just make sure there's nothing burning, nothing sizzling or popping. The egg mixture can be made quite simply by cracking 2 eggs into your microwavable bowl, adding in a heaped tablespoon of Philadelphia, a teaspoon of red pesto, a wee pinch of salt and pepper, a teaspoon's worth of paprika and mixed herbs, and a tablespoon worth of garlic granules. Finally, use a fork to whisk the mixture together, taking out as many clumps as you can. Now we're going to leave those eggs till the last minute because they're going to go in the microwave and they only take about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes to actually cook. And I know it's not a great way to cook your scrambled eggs, it's a lot fresher to do it in a frying pan, but this is a quick and effective method and I assure you it still tastes just as good. Now it's not a good time to mention that you also need a spatula. So sorry if you've got to this point in the video and I've suddenly realized that yeah, this is one of the utensils. You gotta toss that bacon somehow. Your bacon should be frying up pretty nicely by this point, but be sure to flip it so that it cooks evenly on both sides. Now is also probably the best point to take your mature cheddar and grate a small handful's worth onto your chopping board. So at this point your bacon should be near enough ready, your cheese should be grated and your bagel should be prepped, buttered, ready to go in the toaster. But before we do all that, we're heading into the final few minutes, so it's best to get that egg in the microwave. So I'll usually put the egg mixture in for a maximum of 2 minutes, but we'll take them out after the first. While the microwave's running, put both halves of your bagel into the toaster, leaving them for about 1.5 minutes. Coming back to the eggs, this is what they should look like after the first minute. Simply give them another mix round, fluffing them up, and return them to the microwave for another 30 seconds. Take your bagels out the toaster and your bacon off the heat, and finally remove your red pesto eggs from the microwave. So now that everything's out, I'm going to show you guys how to prepare it. This is just my method. I do it in this specific order, but feel free to add your own spin, your own take on it. I like it because it's nice and cheesy, it's got lots of sauce, and it also looks amazing. Lots of people seem to love it, so see what you think. Start off by drizzling your selected sauce over one side of the bagel, and then spoon your scrambled egg onto the other. You don't want to apply too much, else it will start to topple over. Chuck on your 2 rashers of bacon, and a rather generous portion of mature cheddar cheese. Finally, garnish with a little bit of greenery, and your bagel is set to go. And that is all you have to do, guys. I know it's an absolute mess to put together, but if you slap some kitchen roll underneath it and give it some nice outside sunny lighting, you can make it look like perfection.
Bruh.
And just like that, you have the perfect quick and easy breakfast bagel. So what I'm thinking of doing with this channel is kind of doing tutorials like I have done today, you know, a few little cook-ups here and there, but I'm also kind of interested in getting into the whole vlogging scene. So yeah, we're gonna see where it takes us, but if you have enjoyed the video today, guys, please do hit like and subscribe. We'll have some proper exciting material coming to this channel, so please, please, please stay tuned and hopefully see you again soon, guys. I've been George, take care. Would you like some bacon? Yeah? Yeah?